Hello, hello, YouTube. It is me, the BBK, and welcome back to the Boss's Lounge. Well, they say the Queen is dead. We got to talk about what's next. Well, thank you for coming back. Um, they say the Queen is dead. The Queen is dead. Where do we go from here? Well, that is a major announcement. Um, if you remember a couple of months back, Jason Lee proclaimed her to have passed on from this world. They disputed it, rebuked it. He stood firm on it, decided they didn't want to go after him or sue him because, maybe there was, a little bit of truth to what he was saying. I don't know. But I know he came out with this months ago. And now it's being reported that Queen Elizabeth has passed on at the ripe old age of 96. I would say 96 is a good life to live. Some make it to see 100. Um, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. Now, we heard a few months ago that there was paperwork being moved around um, as a result of her alleged passing. My question is, who gonna call the shots now? Where do they go from here? I mean, if we're looking at the bigger picture as to, what the bigger game plan is, what we're headed to. If we look at a bigger picture, who becomes the king or queen of England? Who's her replacement? I mean, didn't she kicked one of the boys out, stripped him from all his royalty. He went and settled out of court. Well, he didn't settle out of court. They settled while they was in court, but neither here nor there. Um, they settled. So, I mean, Charles, Charles got a date, if you know what I mean. So there's no need in picking him now. Now Harry might mess around and come back. I heard tell that him and his wife is back over there, living. They're back home. I don't know how true that is, but it'll be interesting to see who's going to pick up the reins and run forward from here. That's definitely something I want to know. And then where do we go from here? What's next? It was a lot of stuff shaking and baking over there in England. A lot of decisions yet to be made. A lot of moves to be made, to be played. It's just going to be interesting. How do you, now that you've got one of the master players, now that one of the master players is no longer in the game, who takes over that seat? Where do we go from here? What does that mean for people who have future dates with the rope? I just got so many questions. I did not get a chance to text Hermana, but I am going to text Hermana. I did hear from her earlier. And I'm not going to share the information. I've shared enough. We'll wait it out and see, where we go from here. Um, there's a lot of deflection. And I feel proud to be able to say that because, when in the Hollywood industry, when a lot of smoke and fire comes to pass, and you got a lot of talk and fussing and fighting and arguing going on. It's like a distraction to get you to look left while something else is going down on the right. And I feel proud to be able to say that that's what these are. You got Lil Nas X deciding he don't want to be gay no more. You got Tip's child going to jail. They talking about going to prison. You got Nikki throwing shade at Meg the Stallion. You got Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. Like Hollywood is exploding right now. And people don't even, I don't even think people realize what it is they're actually witnessing. But if it's a sign of the times, may the times move swiftly. Um, I think it is. I think it is a sign of the times. Um, oh, I think that um, it's about to be a rude awakening for people, and I hope and pray that God gives me the strength to stand and help others to understand and to be there for others and support others. I would like to, but the way I'm set up, I'm only human and I'm flawed. I'm not sure I can. Um, but we'll see. We'll ride it out. We'll ride it out. Listen, I gotta go feed my face, and maybe we'll come back, and we'll get together and we'll chit chat a little bit later. If not, no biggie, because hey, we coming up on the weekend, and I do have to work Saturday, but that don't stop nothing. Y'all know how they go. Yes, all right. May she rest in whatever direction God has seen fit to cast her. And if she can't get rest, then let God's will be done. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna get off here. I'll holler back at y'all a little later.